The reason that Dynamics 365 CRM is right for businesses is it gives everyone the capability to deliver rich customer services, rich engagement, without the need to change the way a business operates. Because in the end, what we want is the organizations to be themselves and be themselves for their customers. What sets Dynamics 365 CRM apart for businesses is it is no longer about a deep technical engineering exercise to deliver a fit-for-purpose platform. Instead, what we want to do is enable self-sufficiency to a business to manage their processes, their security, the routes that they take along this journey with their customers to be successful and to really develop those rich relationships. We want to create the experiences at the user level, at the business level, not just in IT that then has a long refresh cycle, but make the transformative journey of the platforms that we operate part of the day-to-day cycle of running a business. When we talk about Dynamics, what we're referring to is the product family for Microsoft's CRM systems. Now, this is a family, an ecosystem that addresses the needs of your customers and your organizations, across the journey of first engagements, repeats, cases, sales, marketing, all the different ways which you can go out and provide great services and great products to your customers. Now, obviously, the return on investment, or ROI, in these systems is really important when an organization decides what platform to adopt. When it comes to Dynamics 365 CRM, this really falls into three different categories. The first is efficiency. By bringing all the data together and surfacing it through a single pane of glass, the CRM systems enable you to see what your customer is about and how you can interact with them. So that's number one. Secondly, it enables the better management of security. Security can be very expensive, and the way that you mitigate that risk and get the ROI from these implementations is by ensuring that it's properly managed, centralized, and that the insights to better manage security are surfaced properly. Thirdly, if you work in a dynamic marketplace, if there is fluidity in your sector, then part of the return on investment is the ability for you to move quickly, digitally transform, and evolve according to your digital strategy at a much faster velocity than if you have separate systems, its integrations and its data here and security is there. Bringing all these things together is what performs the key changes and the basics of what really improves the ROI. So when it comes to an organization improving the way that they can complete sales and engage with new customers, Dynamics 365 is incredibly capable at bringing together not just the start of the journey, but ensuring that the steps for repeatable success are always followed and always available. It can be leads from email marketing or from an event or from meetings. You can capture and collect the information required to begin a journey and then provide to the salespeople, to the teams, to the account teams, the steps and the information needed to be successful, to comply with company process, but not in an abrasive, janky, system screen and then jump and then hop back way, but a very fluid, intelligence-driven journey that means that everyone has a better experience and a faster sales speed to complete those journeys to everyone's satisfaction. So Dynamics 365 really excels in its capability to be tailored to organizations across sectors and of various sizes. The way it does this is through an extensive capability of customization and configuration. When I talk about customization, I mean things like terminology and process and the layout of forms and structures which reflect the needs of the users in an industry who are going through their journeys. The platform can also be configured with things like different currencies, organizational structures, the underpinnings and the foundation of what is the digital representation of the organization. And by bringing these two things together, it means that you're not fighting a system anymore. You've got the capability to tailor the bedrock of an organization's success to what you need and to what your customers need. And that's a critical differentiator of Dynamics 365 CRM systems. Now, when it comes to the successful and positive implementation and life cycle of a Dynamics 365 CRM system, it's always critical to understand what tasks and capabilities fall under self-sufficiency and which areas require a more sort of experienced professional input. And this really is where the Microsoft partner ecosystem comes in, especially Microsoft fast-track partners like Ingentive. What we have the capability to do is to bring our experience of these systems from organizations across sectors and of various sizes to guide the process on what is the best way to get the most out of the system for future success and for setting up all this success way into the future, not just for an organization, but for its customers.